Nice to see you again. It's another week, time for another story. So, this week is about the chimichurri. As you all know, at this point, I've been making a couple sauces for the kitchen over at Guitars and Growlers, and they've been going over pretty well, especially with the regulars. So, I've been providing the Tex Italian and the Haas AF for both wings, salads, sandwiches, whatever people wanted it on, they got it. I had a vegetarian friend of mine by the name of Lisa bring up, or Lisette. She brought up she'd like something with a little more green, with a little more, I guess, freshness, if you want to call it that. So she said, "What about a chimichurri or something along those lines?" Well, I'll be honest with you, the only chimichurri I'd ever had was from a restaurant called Gloria's. And unfortunately, I don't know if maybe it was just a bad day, and I don't want to slander them. They're a great restaurant. However, the chimichurri came out tasting like grass clippings mixed with olive oil. It was just not what seemed to be right. So I had a Venezuelan friend of mine talk to me, and I found an original recipe from Venezuela, and actually I think it originated through Argentina. That really worked out. Had some crushed black pepper, crushed red pepper in it. It was a really good mix with a little kick to it. So one day, just went to the store, bought everything that was necessary, which was actually less of a pain than I thought it was. And I blended it, made it, and had her try it. Figured she was probably the expert. She loved it. Again, started passing it around to everybody. Huge thing. Of course, my particular one has a little bit more garlic and honestly a little more kick because I added a little more crushed red pepper than what's normally in there, and a little bit more black pepper because it needs that. You don't want to just taste the grass or the parsley. You want all the flavors to come in. So it quickly became one of my favorites and a recurring buy of hers. As a matter of fact, I just made another batch, as you can see. Just got through cooking. So she'll be getting some in the near future. But as I say every week, I try to tell the story behind every sauce. There is one more part to this. I had a Venezuelan family come into the restaurant, and the wife actually spoke to me after I provided her some, and she said, "I've got to tell you something." Okay? She said, "We have family that live in the area. We will be back because we loved your food." I said, "Fantastic." She said, "But especially the chimney. But you have to make me a promise. When I bring my grandmother, you cannot tell her that I said that your chimney is better than hers." Huge compliment. We all had a great laugh. And that's when that got added to the list. So that will be number 3 for any of y'all who are keeping count. As I say every week, it's a pleasure to talk to you guys. I love that this is becoming a thing. Please like and subscribe if you see me. And just like always, I hope you guys enjoy the story behind every sauce.